Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Mavericks have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Hawks? This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Take a look at the Mavericks. Oh, they had one taken from them on their home court. Big-time wake-up call there, Greg. We saw it. They've responded, and this is their opportunity for revenge.
And, Kevin, throughout the season, they've been the better team. But that all goes out the window now. This is a very even fight. They need to find a way to reassert their dominance, or this thing could actually slip away from them.
It sure could. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Wood out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Clock is at 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Bogdanovich against Hardaway. Doncic outside. But Trae, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Here's Young. Collins wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Hardaway. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Wood. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
Here's Bogdanovich. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The pass to Finney-Smith. The wide open look here for Wood. Another 3 for Dallas.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Doncic. Over Young. And that one comes up a bit short.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Wright in for Young. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Chris comes in for Christian Wood. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Hardaway.
And for Dennis Schroeder, that's a shot the defense will give him because of his ability to blow by people.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. third is Luka Doncic. Tim Hardaway Jr. fourth.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Here's Schroeder. A special move before the shot. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Schroeder has speed to burn, but also has a great feel for finding angles to convert on the drive.
Gallinari dishes to Bogdanovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here's Schroeder. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Another shot. That's good on the jump shot. Doncic has got 7.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Bogdanovic. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovic is very effective in the pick and roll.
Doncic passes to Pope. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Kleber kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. And another basket for Dallas.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And listen,
the previous play is under.
Have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay in situations just like that one.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the floor for Dallas. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Dwight Powell is out there with Wood, and it's Schroeder in at the one. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Powell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First trip to the line for him here. And so Powell nails both of them. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They won their last game Monday night.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Now here's Powell. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. passes it to Wright. Back to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. He kicks it to Collins.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so here is Dallas. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Finney-Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Hardaway passes to Schroeder. Dishes to Powell. Schroeder outside. Lock at 6 over Young. Again, the Mavericks score.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. It's deflected. Schroeder against Young. Now Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. Over Young. And it's Schroeder missing. The Hawks trail it. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Wright against Hardaway. And Wright, here we go. Softly drops in the floater. Wright's got his first basket of the night. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for DeLon Wright. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Chris comes in for Christian Wood. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now, here is Young. From 11 feet away, and he gets it to go. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again. Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Here's Young, and again it's Atlanta.
The shot chart would tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Young finds Gallinari. Back to Young. Chang with a screen on Doncic. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Young.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Back to Doncic. Over Young. And it's Dallas with another.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Huerter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Huerter's got 5 now.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. After losing home court advantage with a split in the first 2 games, how important is it for them to come away with a win in Game 3?
It's huge. They don't want to go into Game 4 with a must-win situation.
Hey, you okay, big fella? Hey,
yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Game 4,
right?
get them choked up, Ernie. It does.
It does.
But for sure, you know, you want to put that major pressure on them in Game 4. You got to throw everything at them, including the kitchen sink and the coughs.
Let's get you out to the start of the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Superb communication between Hunter and his team. They set him up so well.
Dallas has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Pass to Pop. Dallas moving it around. And stolen by Hunter. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic outside. Over Young. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Doncic.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Young is double. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. And the layup is good. Bogdanovich has got 12.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Young. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. It counts, and the foul. That one on Collins.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
White, he's checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Dallas. And that one's good. Wright's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Doncic passes to Schroeder. 20 feet out. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 8.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 1-point game. Outside Bogdanovich. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Hunter. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Marquise Chris comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Luka Doncic. And that one drops for him.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Wright looking around. Bogdanovich goes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Using his athleticism on that drive, Bogdanovich forcing the D to foul him.
2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich is both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Schroeder passes to Bullock. Driving the lane. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Bogdanovich. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Down low, here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Atlanta's gone off with a 3-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Wright with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Chang a screen. Molinari outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Kleber. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
34 seconds left in the third. There's a screen by Chris. Nobody near Schroeder. A miss that time would have put him up. The Hawks leading. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Over Chris. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Wright. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hardaway with it. Schroeder outside. Left side Hardaway. And Dallas again with the bucket. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Atlanta up 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Wood out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. Got a hand on it. Here's Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
14 foul.
Capella dishes to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Bombed up there for Collins. And he banks in the layup.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Doncic outside. And he drives in. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 30 points for Luka Doncic.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
There's the pass to Young. That's tipped. Here's Doncic. Kicks to Bullock. Pass to Powell. Hunter against Doncic. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. It's Powell on the wing. Collins against Wood. Back to Powell to the inside. Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits. And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Powell. Back to Bullock. Over Bogdanovich. Bullock, good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
This is it to Young. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. And it's good. Puckett takes him to making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Doncic against Young. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Young looking around. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Over Bogdanovich. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Young against Doncic. Capella with a screen on Doncic. The 11-footer. Young, no good. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Wood. Out to Doncic. Goes back up. And the shot is long.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Money!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Shakes him. Yes!
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Got it!
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
27 seconds left in the game. On the wing, Doncic, defended by Young. Doncic feeling it out. And they double up Doncic for three. Bullock. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Here's Young. From downtown, buries the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from the...
Oh, what a shot!
A three-pointer to force overtime in the NBA Finals probably has the highest degree of difficulty of any shot you could possibly dream of.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And here is Doncic, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Wood out there with Chris, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. So they take the lead. And it's 7 points for Christian Wood.
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that.
And the dunk by Wright.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Let's it go from 14. Here's Wood. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And that one, good. Wood's got 4 points in the quarter.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
So for the Hawks, Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for DeLon Wright. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Young against Doncic. Collins a screen on Doncic. And Young, and here we go. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter dishes to Young. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
The Mavericks are gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Young against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Shot from from 16. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
Young against Doncic. Tries again.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Hardaway finds Doncic. And they double up Doncic from 13. And the shot falls short this time. Releases from 15. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up. That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
And the Mavericks call time here. 30 seconds left in the first overtime. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three for Doncic. It's good from beyond the arc.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
High arcing shot. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
He's such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Now the Mavericks with it, and so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that plays the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. And Atlanta has possession. Young outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Now Young. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Young with the steal. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll be back right after this. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Inside, here's Capella. They now take the lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Schroeder against Young. From deep three-point range. A rebound by Young.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he...
I don't know why the fuck I threw it from there, but okay.
We might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hardaway.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Collins looking around. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Wood with the block. Schroeder against Young. Driving in.
The pass by Schroeder, finding the right balance between scoring and facilitating.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, that's blocked. Powell finds Schroeder. Here's Wood. Back to Schroeder. Back to Wood. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And they double up Doncic. To the paint. Here's Powell. Count it. And now a three-point Maverick lead.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Doncic against Young. To the inside. Collins. It's deflected, and they get it back. And they get it back. Bogdanovich wide open. And he's good on the three ball. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for Atlanta. Dallas shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Doncic passes to Wood. Over Collins. Good. Here's Young. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 50 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Here's Young. Here's the floater. Hardaway against Bogdanovich. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Powell for 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
Outside Hardaway. It's in!
And they got a foul to give here if they need it.
The Hawks call timeout.
Young against Doncic. Goes up on the high post. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
When Trae Young is feeling it, he can rip up a defense. Quick release and a confident stroke.
It's Hardaway with the drive. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. We'll be back. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been.
Here we go.
Now here's Wright. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Hardaway. Chris kicks to Hardaway. It's stolen. Wright outside. On the pass to Okongwu. Shoots over Powell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic with it. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. There's the 3. Sinks the triple.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. And the shot is good.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
For the Hawks, Collins checked in for Jack. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Wright. Mavericks also with the sub. Woods checked in. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Hardaway passes to Wood. Blocked again. As out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Crafty move. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. A terrific finish down low.
The free throw drops for Powell.
Hey, great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Young against Doncic. It's blocked. Here's Finney-Smith. And there's the drive. Over Hunter. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Goes up the baseline.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Young against Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Hardaway. He kicks to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. To the left side wing. And here's Powell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Doncic. Young up top. Collins against Doncic. Over Collins. Oh, off target. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get him with a penalty.
2 seconds.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
Now, Doncic. To tie, and there's the triple. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. They overturn this and call that basket good. We'll have yet another overtime.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And the final call has been made. The original ruling was correct, and the game is over. The basket will not count.
Well, they had to make sure he had gotten it off, and boy, he was just a fraction of a second late. Extremely close.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into
Funny, yeah, ain't it funny, yeah, let 'em